but tonight I don't fail.
Back now on EA Sports as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we rejoin the action in quarter number 2. This Carolina offense is at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Newton now to throw.
Dude.
Complete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
At the 1.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone.
This sound like some 43-on-1 shit.
Here comes the Tampa
All my
Bay
niggas
offense
want to
now,
do is
back out
pop
onto the
style.
field. Now, if you're a fan
Turn
of
my
punting,
birthday
I know
into
there's
a
many people
lifestyle.
are, but this game's kinda
Tell my
turning
mama I
into
love her if I do not
It's a
miss.
skills contest, right? Well, we're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field
What you
position
think you
game
started?
now. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the
You
outcome.
wasn't started.
up at the 29 now.
No,
Head to
it
the line,
just
2nd and a yard.
started. Hang with the young and heartless.
To throw is Winston. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete.
What type
Now
of
the Bucs
zone?
going to use the first of their timeouts.
You been on my
As it'll
mind
come with
lately.
36 ticks to go in half number 1.
You need to
Jameis
call
now
me.
12 of 17 through the air as he leads his
I'm
guys up on
always.
1st down. Jameis to throw. Completes it to Aguilar.
Let me rock your
Bucs going to go ahead
body.
and use the second of their timeouts.
I hit the
As they'll start
highway.
with a little over
I
30
can't
seconds to
trust
go
no
in the first
fucking
half of play.
body.
Underneath for Miller.
Oh,
And he'll be brought down
man,
somewhat
bro.
awkwardly
What's
here.
going
And
on?
a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a
Yes, it
face
give
mask.
it. There's the one.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
That's caught by Howard. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's
You want to try to ice this young blood? You
goal.
feel me?
The Panthers going to
Feel
use
for
the
the lead.
second of their timeouts. 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Matt Gay now for the Bucs field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
Fucking body.
It's just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll have the
You never got me.
something unfortunate.
Out of school, now we
They may
done.
not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Well, he gets attended to. Full step aside.
Now he's in line. job garbage? Click the ad or go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the
Ready.
evaluation today. You can start your new life as an IT pro in as little as
Newton
4
on
months.
first down.
Just twice a week.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense.
Yes, sir.
Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 2nd and 9, Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A first down carry now for Miller. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand.
Yeah, we here. Shaggy do that.
Doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
DJ.
Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, don't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down.
Get it back in hands,
Runs it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first. And that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Newton. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Shaquille Barrett. With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
They were trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball. Make sure you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the
Still should be that.
you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling their gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Find anyone open.
Fielded just inside the 30. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
9 yards of carry.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From just shy of midfield, Newton, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Oh, God.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Clinton Dix with a pick.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down. With Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Winston now from the 50. He finds his target. It's Evans. 20. 39 yards, the distance covered on the catch and run.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. It's caught.
Ooh, that should have been a fumble.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play.
The Bucs got nothing,
That last catch short the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To the air again with Winston. Oh, no.
Fumble.
Lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Damn.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense. And thus far, they've been successful.
A gain there of 21 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, but all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this
Good job. Perfect cut, Matt.
That just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan and trying to chip away at his timing.
So buying 4 tickets in a row doesn't guarantee that one of them will be the winner.
That's right, now. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run with Miller. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the end. Tell them to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
Only 3. But that's enough to move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. He finds Howard complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Winston looking for down. He's got it complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he's upended at the 33. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Winston.
Yes, sir. Big job, Woods.
There, it's knocked away, incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
25 and under.
Down decision.
The punt team
35 and under.
Pinion sends this one away. That's fielded at the 80-yard
He said that was a lie already.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, it brings jockey.
Very good.
Sometimes the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
He said Brad Delphi out of LSU.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive, not much sense. Now Newton, and that's complete to McCaffrey. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. Nobody's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On 2nd and 12, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Well, he started.
And this is going to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit.
Move out of the way.
Inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Touchdown.
Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him.
Hey,
touchdown.
that was bad.
Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That's it, baby. We gon' work.
A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. I would imagine you want to win every game big, but if you're a quarterback in the NFL, this is the spot that you love.
You've been dreaming of it since you were a kid, playing in the backyard or the front yard, wherever, where you went through those imaginary situations. Now it's real, though. What practice have you put in since the OTAs and mini camps, preseason camp, sequence of plays, get the ball to the outside, get it out of bounds, save your timeouts, move the ball downfield to get your team in position to win the game.
A field goal, of course, no good. They need a score. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window. Of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston completes it to Aguilar. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Oh, yeah.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So now Winston and the Bucs down by 11. 1:51 on the clock. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Winston. He completes it to Evans. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston, and finding the tight end Wilson. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Winston.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Jameis to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. This one complete to Scott Miller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. Jones has it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Panthers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.